is my totem.
Hello, totem.
So basically what I took was, will I just explain the symbols? Okay, at the bottom there are two zodiacs. One is the year of the monkey for my Eastern zodiac, and the other one is Pisces for my Western zodiac. I placed those because they're really important to me, even if I'm born in Guatemala and I consider myself like a weird foreigner. Like my zodiacs actually connect me to what my grandmother believes and what I believe in my different cultures. Next is, it kind of failed, but this is my grandmother, well, a replica of my grandmother. She's very important to me because she was like my second mother. She took care of me since I was born. I lived 4 years without my parents when I was actually born. So she was the one that actually taught me a lot of the Korean culture, and it was a time when I was actually growing up. So yeah. And the heart represents my family. Even if I have like a attitude and personality clash with my parents, I still love them because they did so much for me, and I should be really thankful. Without them, I possibly wouldn't even be standing here. I would probably be somewhere else. Next is, this is Photoshop. It's the symbol of Photoshop CS2, which has 2 feathers from what I can remember. Photoshop has taught me that the importance of like I can do things by myself without really relying on others. I can read instructions and follow them, and even accomplish something that I haven't even started before. So which is graphic design. Then this is supposed to be a cat. It represents our cat that we have at my mom's workplace. Her name is Nabi, which translates to butterfly in English. After she joined, my dad's temperament became more soft, so he's more considerate now. So she's really an important member of the family, and she has a lot of kittens. That's one bad thing, I think. And this purple thing is a puzzle piece. If you can see, it's just like a puzzle slanted. It connects me to my aunt because both of us like puzzles, and I grew up with her. She's the one that taught me Korean, and I lived with her during the times when my parents actually had trouble because, well, the story was that I was gonna get kidnapped. So instead of my parents taking care of me, my aunt took care of me. So like my whole story is weird. Next is the watermelon. It's kind of covered, but this is the watermelon. Okay, you can see it from back here. The watermelon connects me to my mom because when she was pregnant, she ate a lot of watermelon. That's what attracted her the most. And even now, watermelon is one of my favorite fruits. And I feel that it's like the only connection that I actually have with my mother after birth, because I lived with my grandmother all the time, but the watermelon kind of connects me to her. Then it's the blanket. It's a replica of my blanket that I had when I was a baby. It was the only thing I could comfort myself since I was the only child. And since little, like, just staying apart from my parents, I only had this blanket that I could rely on. And this is a mitten. My very first mitten that I got when I was little, and it was during the first time I actually experienced touching snow and seeing snow. But now, since it's been, 10, 12 years, it's just really memorable that I actually have something important that I can remember from. So yeah, this is my photo.